it is the semi-final to the Lok Sabha elections next year. Yes, we're just about 6 months away from the big finale of 2024. 5 states are voting in November. The results will be on the 3rd of December. Today, Chhattisgarh, 20 seats out of the 90 have gone to vote. Let's quickly take our viewers through what has happened in Chhattisgarh today as far as voter turnout is concerned. Yes, this makes a lot of difference. Did people step out in Chhattisgarh to vote or not? First up, Rajnandgaon. In 2018, it was 81.4%. 2023 has seen 75.1%. Kondagaon, 2018 was 83.69%. 2023 till 5 p.m. has witnessed 75.35% voter turnout in Kondagaon. Next up, Bastar, another very important constituency of Chhattisgarh, has witnessed 72.41% voter turnout till 5 p.m. compared to 83.37% in 2018. Next up, we have, of course, more constituencies. Chitrakoot, another crucial constituency, 70.36% voter turnout till 5 p.m. compared to the 80.3% overall voter turnout of 2018. Dantewada, 62.55% till 3 p.m. The numbers are still 3 p.m. for Dantewada compared to the 68.19%. So not too much difference here as far as Dantewada is concerned. Perhaps the numbers will sort of match last time around. Bijapur, another important constituency, has seen very low voter turnout this time around. Last year was 70.4%. This year is just a mere 40.98% till 5 p.m. So the numbers are not looking that good for the Bijapur constituency, a crucial constituency in this first phase of 20 seats. Let's keep that moving. We have next up, Narayanpur constituency has witnessed 63.88% voter turnout till 5 p.m. In 2018, it was 76.42% in Narayanpur constituency. Kanker is looking at 76.13% voter turnout till 5 p.m. 2018 saw 79.11% overall voter turnout. So not much difference there either, just a few percentages here and there as far as Kanker is concerned. Konta has in fact done better this time, is what the numbers are telling us. 2018 was 46.19%, 2023 is 50.12% voter turnout till 5 p.m. We keep that moving and of course bring in our next set of data for our viewers. All right, all about Chhattisgarh. The capital is Raipur. The total assembly seats in the state of Chhattisgarh are 90. As I mentioned earlier, 90 seats are up for grabs between the BJP, Congress and the others in Chhattisgarh. Population wise, the male population stands at 1 crore 28 lakhs, female stands at 1 crore 27 lakhs. The voting population stands at 1 crore 85 lakhs. And the 2018 voter turnout overall was 75.3% voter turnout as far as the numbers for Chhattisgarh are concerned. Meanwhile, the state GDP is rupees 5.09 lakh crores. The state per capita income is rupees 1,33,000 and the state debt stands at 82,125 crore rupees. So these are of course some of the key figures for Chhattisgarh. Let's talk about what happened in 2018. Let me stand right here so that I can explain to our viewers. The BJP, as far as vote share of 2018 is concerned, got 33% of votes. The Indian National Congress got 43% of votes, so 10% more than the BJP. JCCJ, regional player, got 7.6%. BSP at a mere 3.9% and others at 2% as far as vote share is concerned. Let's try to put out what the numbers then looked like for the state of Chhattisgarh as far as the past 2 assembly polls are concerned. Let me first take our viewers through what happened in 2018. The Indian National Congress swept the state with 68 seats, BJP at 15, JCCJ at 5 and BSP at 2 and others at 0. Remember, the halfway mark is 46. This is somewhat what the map of Chhattisgarh looked like in 2018 after the assembly polls. Most of it, as you can see, the majority, the chunk of it was blue, merely a bits right here in central Chhattisgarh and a few in south were of course orange. But we come back, of course, we should have also shown the 2018-23 results, but let's look at the region-wise seat share as far as North Chhattisgarh is concerned. The Indian National Congress, total seats of 11, swept North Chhattisgarh last time around. There you see it on the map. All 11 seats in 2018 went to the Congress party. Let's move ahead and let's show what was the result for Central Chhattisgarh, as I mentioned earlier as well. Central Chhattisgarh, total seats are 67. The Indian National Congress won a majority chunk of their seats. They in fact touched the halfway mark in Central Chhattisgarh itself at 46. BJP got 14 out of its 15 seats in Central Chhattisgarh, and JCCJ got 5 out of its all 5 seats in Central Chhattisgarh, and BSP got its 2 in Central Chhattisgarh as well. This of course leaves us with the South Chhattisgarh or Southern Chhattisgarh, total seats of 12, and it was split between the INC and the BJP. Congress party winning 11 out of 12 and the BJP winning 1 out of the 12 seats in South Chhattisgarh. Let's put up some more data points and facts for our viewers if we can on what exactly happened as far as the Lok Sabha polls then were concerned. Remember, the assembly elections happened in 2018 and the Lok Sabha elections happened just a year after that in 2019. We will come to our reporter in just a moment, but let's show our viewers quickly what happened in the Lok Sabha. All right, in fact, while we figure out those statistics, Deepak Vishwakarma, my colleague with us on the broadcast. Deepak, what exactly have you picked up today as far as the issues in Chhattisgarh are concerned? लोग किस मुद्दे पे बात कर रहे हैं, किस मुद्दे पे वोट कर रहे हैं, दीपक?
देखिए, जो 20 सीटें हैं, इसमें 20 सीटें जहां मैं मौजूद था, कवर्धा डॉक्टर रमन सिंह जो पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री हैं, उन्हीं के निर्वाचन क्षेत्र कह लीजिए, क्योंकि यहीं से वो मतदान करते हैं। और बाजू की जो सीट है राजनांदगांव, यहां से 20 किलोमीटर की दूरी पर है, वो उनका निर्वाचन क्षेत्र है, वहां से वो चुनाव लड़ते हैं। अब सबसे महत्वपूर्ण बात है कि जब इस सीट की बात की जाती है तो यहाँ धर्मांतरण का मुद्दा सबसे ज्यादा हावी है। यहाँ सांप्रदायिक दंगा हुआ, 1 महीने ये शहर बंद रहा, और उसके बाद तमाम चीजें, झंडा विवाद हो गया, हिंदू और मुस्लिम की जो लड़ाई है वो यहाँ सबसे ज्यादा हावी रही। चाहे डॉक्टर रमन सिंह हो, चाहे हिमंता विश्व शर्मा हो, चाहे योगी आदित्यनाथ हो और तमाम दूसरे नेता, वो इस चीज की चर्चा करते नजर आए कि कवर्धा की जब बात होगी तो बात होगी धर्म की। हम तमाम लोगों से बात कर रहे थे, तमाम नई उम्र के जब बच्चों से बात की तो उन्होंने इतनी बड़ी बात कह दी कि सनातन धर्म को बचाना है, यहाँ सनातन धर्म खतरे में। तो आप समझ सकते हैं कि कवर्धा की जो सीट है, क्योंकि डॉक्टर रमन सिंह भी अभी कुछ देर पहले आए थे तो इंडिया न्यूज के कैमरे में उन्होंने इस बात को माना कि कवर्धा का मुद्दा अलग हो सकता है, विकास की बात हम कर रहे हैं, कवर्धा का मुद्दा अलग हो सकता है। इसके इतर यदि बात की जाए बस्तर की, छत्तीसगढ़ को लेकर मिथ है कि जिसने बस्तर जीत लिया उसने छत्तीसगढ़ जीत लिया। जो बस्तर जीत के चला जाएगा उसको छत्तीसगढ़ के सिंहासन की चाबी मिलेगी, और यही हुआ 2018 में। 23 साल छत्तीसगढ़ को बने हो गए, 23 साल में ऐसा पहली बार हुआ कि 12 की 12 सीटें कांग्रेस की झोली में चली गई। जहां तक मुद्दों की बात है तो कांग्रेस जिस तरीके से स्वामी आत्मानंद स्कूलों का जिक्र करती है, गाय गोबर किसान का जिक्र करती है, और जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के मुद्दे थे, राम का, गोमूत्र का, गाय का, उन तमाम मुद्दों को लेकर खुद भूपेश बघेल और उनकी पूरी कैबिनेट लेके चल रहे हैं। और सबसे महत्वपूर्ण जो मुद्दा था इस पूरे चुनाव में, एक व्यक्ति को सबसे ज्यादा लाभ मिला है, वो है छत्तीसगढ़ का किसान। इस किसान को जब पैसा नहीं मिल रहा था उस समय मुख्यमंत्री भूपेश बघेल ने एक योजना बनाई जिसका नाम दिया गया राजीव गांधी किसान न्याय योजना। 1810 और 1875 2 ग्रेड के धान की खरीदी होती थी, और जो डिफरेंस अमाउंट होता था उसको 4 किश्तों में राजीव गांधी किसान न्याय योजना के रूप में दिया जाता था। और सरकार ने वायदा किया कि हम आपका कर्जा माफ करेंगे और 2500 रुपए धान का समर्थन मूल्य देंगे। उसकी चर्चा पूरे प्रदेश में है, पूरे छत्तीसगढ़ में। उसके अलावा एक सबसे बड़ा मुद्दा ये रहा कि कर्जे माफी की चर्चा कर दी गई, और जब कर्ज माफी की चर्चा कर दी गई तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी भी अपना घोषणा पत्र लेके आती है और 15 क्विंटल प्रति एकड़ खरीदने की बजाय ये कह देती है हम 21 खरीदेंगे साहब, और अब 3000 की जगह 3100 रुपए प्रति क्विंटल देंगे। भाजपा का ये घोषणा पत्र था। और जो कांग्रेस 4 हिस्सों में पैसा दे रही थी, 4 पार्ट में पैसा दे रही थी, उस पैसे को एक मुश्त देने का वायदा भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने कर दिया। उसके अगले दिन कांग्रेस भी अपना घोषणा पत्र लेके आती है और वो ये कह देती है ये 3100 दे रहे हैं, हम 3200 देंगे, हमने कहा था, हमने किया, इन्होंने पहले क्यों नहीं किया। तो एक बात साफ हो गई है, छत्तीसगढ़ के इस पूरे चुनाव में किसान को सबसे ज्यादा लाभ हुआ है। और छत्तीसगढ़ को धान का कटोरा भी कहा जाता है, सबसे ज्यादा धान यहां से एक्सपोर्ट होता है, उत्तम क्वालिटी का यहां धान मिलता है। तो इस पूरे चुनाव में यदि किसी को लाभ मिला है छत्तीसगढ़ में तो छत्तीसगढ़ का किसान है। इसके इतर हमने बस्तर का दौरा किया, बस्तर में एक चीज देखने को मिली, नक्सलवाद के मुद्दे पर चर्चा थी। यदि आप बस्तर जो जिला मुख्यालय जिसको जगदलपुर कहा जाता है, यदि आप वहां जाएंगे तो उस सीट पर मोदी फैक्टर की चर्चा होती है, वहां मोदी के कामकाज की तारीफ होती है, वहां नगरनार पर जो चर्चा हो रही है स्टील प्लांट को लेकर उसकी चर्चा होती है। लेकिन यदि आप कोंटा जाएंगे, बीजापुर जाएंगे, दंतेवाड़ा जाएंगे, नारायणपुर जाएंगे, बीजापुर जिसके परसेंटेज की आप चर्चा कर रही थी अभी 40% से भी कम आया है। तो ये वो नक्सल बेल्ट हैं जहां पर कभी भी कुछ हो सकता है, जहां कभी भी गोली चल सकती है, जहां कभी भी किसी को कुछ हो सकता है। जो नेता खड़े हुए उन नेता तमाम वो इस तरीके की जो घटना है उससे खुद उनकी आप बीती है, खुद कईयों को गोली लग चुकी है, कई लोगों को कई बार धमकी मिल चुकी है। तो यहाँ पर वोटिंग परसेंटेज टर्न आउट होना, ये कम होना, ये बहुत नॉर्मल सी बात है। लेकिन वहीं पर भानु प्रतापपुर का जिसका आपने जिक्र किया, वहां सबसे ज्यादा मतदान हुआ है और अगर कुल परसेंटेज समझा जाए तो 71% के आसपास वोट हुआ है।
Okay, all right, that's comparable to last time around. Deepak, you're saying around 71% voter turnout till 5 p.m. Last time was around 75%, so comparable to last time. Let me bring in our guests as well. Raman Malik, pardon me, of the BJP, Satya Prakash Singh of the Congress, Nikhil Jain and Himanshu Bhatt also with us on the broadcast. Satya Prakash Singh, let me begin with you. Of course, high stakes here for the Congress party. What really are the issues of Chhattisgarh that the Congress party is currently fighting for?
One didn't have done in 15 years.
Okay, we seem to be losing that line there. Raman Malik, as far as Chhattisgarh is concerned, in the past few days, we've also seen, of course, the betting app scam that has come to the forefront, sort of taken center stage, and several allegations that are being made by the Congress party saying that how is it that anything that has to happen happens close to the polls when the BJP or its agencies are involved. How does the BJP respond?
See, the basic fact remains that whether it is Chhattisgarh or Karnataka, both are ATMs for the Gandhi family, for the Antonio Maino family. Now, this use of the state governments for extraordinary requirements at times becomes imperative, and that's the working culture of Congress, not since now, but since the day of Jeep scam. This is not the first time. Jeep scam happened way back in 1948. So that is a modus operandi. But the fact is that the person has given affidavits, the person has given videos, it is out in the open domain. It is imperative for the sitting chief minister, Mr. Baghel, to prove his bona fide, to prove his factual evidences that he is not as corrupt as he's being portrayed by the whole incident. The incident only shows that Mr. Baghel is nothing less than any other corrupt person working under the Antonio Maino regime. So that has to be exhibited. That is number one. Number two, the most important point is, if Lalu could do a chara, the Baghel government could do a gobar. That has also come to fact, which is again a very major issue. Third most important thing is that in the entirety of events, Mr. Baghel has failed to give the impetus that was there, give the development that came in the last 15 years and changing from a red zone to a green zone that happened in the last 15 years. He could not continue with it. He has failed on all aspects. And this time around, the verdict is very clear.
Okay.
And you will see the numbers. They will put Congress out of here also. Because people are very angry with the fact that if you cannot leave the local boys, if you cannot leave even the Kubar, whether you are becoming better than Lalu, then the people are going to be giving their verdict very clearly.
Okay, all right. Raman Malik, I'll come back to you. Satya Prakash Singh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right,
Hello, can
Mr.
you hear?
Singh, I'll give you yes, I give you an opportunity to respond to the BJP, and of course, what are the prospects then of the Congress looking like as far as Chhattisgarh is concerned?
See, what I'm saying that we have done all those the promises in the manifesto in 2018, whether it is the farmers MSP or the right of the farmers or the half electricity bill. I must say that in the manifesto I told 36 out of 34 we have done the promises. But I want to say that in another way that we have also done in that desert in the manifesto of our party. We have done the about farmer. Okay, we have done about the youths. Okay, we have done about the women. So we have done section of every sections of the society, and this is the shown in the certificate by the given Niti Aayog. That 40 lakhs of the people of the Chhattisgarh have come above property, above property line. This shows we have the work. But one thing I want to say about to Raman Malik, about the scam. See, the scam is literally only the way to defame the face of the Bhupesh Baghel and to defame the government of the Chhattisgarh. So one thing I want to question from Raman Malik, that the vehicle, the lorry over the ED, given the pictures of the lorry that we collected cash and all these things. The lorry number is registered on the Agarwal brothers. What was that? And the one thing I state that ED lawyers have given a statement that the money has come from the Dubai. The money was in Indian currency. So how the Indian currency from Dubai to Delhi to the Chhattisgarh came? This shows that there is something about to defame this Bhupesh Baghel's face, something to defame the government of the Chhattisgarh, something to defame in the public, to defame the space of the Chhattisgarh, to take advantage on the elections. So this is only, I can say, a conspiracy about the Mahadev app. It's not about what BJP is doing or what BJP wants to say to the public.
Okay, all right.
Hello.
Let me bring in. Yes, we seem to be losing that connection again and again with Mr. Satya Prakash Singh. Nikhil Jain, bringing into the conversation, who do you think has the edge as far as Chhattisgarh is concerned?
The Congress, and you can see that in your debate right now, that when you talk to the Congress spokesperson, he's talking about the things that the Congress party has done for the people of Chhattisgarh, what they have already done and what they're promising to do for the people of Chhattisgarh. And the entire set of arguments or narrative of the BJP spokesperson Raman Saab was ये करप्शन हुआ, वो करप्शन हुआ, ये करप्शन हुआ, लेकिन मेरे पास प्रूफ किसी भी चीज का नहीं. That is not how the voters are going to trust you, sir. You have been going on about the Mahadev app scam. You've been going on leveling allegations against the sitting chief minister of Chhattisgarh without a shred of an evidence. All you have are statements by a bunch of conmen who are under the ED radar. So we don't even know whether those statements are coerced or made out of free consent. So that is the difference. Even the people of Chhattisgarh now realize this, and in fact, people of the entire country now realize this, that when you have central investigative agencies knocking the doors of opposition-ruled states right before the elections, the people are not fools. People also realize what is at play, and this is nothing but politically weaponizing these agencies. And that is precisely the point, that I don't think the Mahadev app scam or the other scams that Raman Saab is mentioning are going to have any impact. He was talking about how Chhattisgarh is a money state for the Antonio Maino regime. I don't even know what he means by that. Actually, I do, but that is just sort of a tangent of arguments that I don't want to get into. This is absolutely absurd to make those statements. And if indeed Chhattisgarh is a state that is giving a lot of corruption money to the Congress party or its high command, then what are his agencies doing? What is the CBI, the ED, and this and that doing? So these are just hollow allegations. The people realize that, the voters realize that, everybody realizes it, and that is the reason why I feel that the Congress has a very strong edge in these states. And another point I'd like to make: generally, when you have a lower voting turnout, it is believed that there is a lesser anti-incumbency. And what you've seen so far in the figures that you've put out is that the voter turnout this time around has been lesser than the previous time, which probably means that at least in this Bastar division, these 12 seats, the voters are probably happy with the current government. They are not in a mood to change it. And as you again already said, that jo Bastar jeeta hai, wo Chhattisgarh jeeta hai. So I think that things are looking very positive.
Okay, all right. Himanshu Bhatt, leaving the last word with you, sir. I'd just like to understand from you, who do you think has the edge as far as Chhattisgarh is concerned?
Yeah, Chhattisgarh, I would not say anything. because still there is, majority of the seats are to be polled. But this 20 seats, it looks like the voting pattern and the total amount of voting is going to be somewhat a little less than what it was last time around. So generally, in that, Nikhil Jain, I'll go with Nikhil Bhai, and I'll believe that it happens that way. So when, voter is not very enthusiastic, it doesn't come out in numbers, and whatever is the average, this is called the average as far as this region is concerned. 75% last time, 72% this time, not much of a difference. So that way I agree with him. But what I foresee is, it's going to be close. The reason for that is, this BJP coming out in last 10, 12 days with these scams. See, perceptions are important. What he was talking about is from the legal viewpoint. This doesn't stick, that doesn't stick. No, my friend, the perception. It's the voter that is sitting on the fence. For a moment, if he thinks that there's something wrong, he'll move the other way. And that is what happens. That is what happens in real politics. I spent 30 years in, journalism seeing this. Okay, the party which is expected to win actually loses because of this 2 or 3% of the fence-sitter voters, And this is what I foresee. But then this is just 20 seats, I don't expect much of a change than what it was before. But then, what will happen is, this Mahadev app scam, the moment it sinks in, I told that yesterday also in a program, probably here only, that, finding a huge amount of cash, and this my friend from the Congress was telling, I was listening to it. Okay, that has the number of Agarwal, but then the affidavit, the video evidence that the person who is called the owner, who is sitting in Dubai, has very clearly said to the person here on ground, that you go to this place, that's money lying there, it's that of Bagay. So this is what the information is. Now, how much is true, how much is not, because ED has not come out with an official statement here on all these things. What I'm saying is ED has also said, we are verifying the claims. See, they are also verifying. So, ye tool pakadne wala, it's going to go up further. This Mahadev web scam is not going to go very easily. And that's why I feel, the fence-sitter voters are going to be very, very important as far as the state like Chhattisgarh is concerned. Farmers, this, that, and all those things are happening. Both parties have given a lot of freebie promises. That is not going to work. But the moment we come in central Chhattisgarh and we see those seats, where it will have a real effect, which is going on. This is what is my feeling. And so what I will foresee is a very close fight, 39-40 this time, not 43-33 that you had last time. That is what is my feeling.
Okay, all right. I've run out of time, but I thank all of our panelists for joining us to take this conversation about Chhattisgarh forward. Of course, only 20 seats were polling today. The majority of 70 will be polling next week, and the result will be out on the 3rd of December.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.